All right, so you are looking at very grisly, dark art from the Curse of Strahd book. Let's finish out the story overview. The village of Barovia cowers in the shadow of Castle Ravenloft, Strahd's home and fortress. The castle stops atop a great spire of rock, invincible and ever watchful. Every night, thousands of bats fly out of the castle to feed. It is said that Strahd him sometimes flies with them. Barovia will never be safe until the evil in his castle is destroyed. Once Strahd becomes aware of the adventurers, he and his spies watch them closely. When the time is right, Strahd invites his guests to Castle Ravenloft. He aims to turn them against one another, torment them, and kill them, as he has done with so many other visitors. Some will become undead thralls, others will never rise again. The adventurer's best hope of defeating Strahd is to learn his secrets, for he is no ordinary vampire. Guided by Madame Eva's card reading, they must scour his domain and his castle for magic items that might weaken or slay him, all the while trying to stay alive. Although the adventurers can escape by slaying Strahd, he can't be truly destroyed. Barovia is his prison, and not even death can free him from his curse. The adventure ends when either Strahd von Zarevich or the characters are defeated. Your goal is to keep Strahd in play for as long as possible, using all the abilities and resources at his disposal. So this is really interesting. With Vecna and with Strahd, also with like Tiamat, also known as actually Tiamat is thought to be the dragon from Dragonlance as well, the queen. What's really interesting is Dungeons and Dragons makes these foes that death is really not, getting them down to 0 hit points is not the only goal. And this is, a second tier of power for these very powerful villains, right? What's also interesting is that they just specifically call out that they want you to do the best you can. They're saying, hey, we've constructed this villain as a powerful, effective villain. But they're also telling you you're going to need to know what you're doing. Like you're going to need to know how to use these. And so, it's not just enough to have a stat block. You have to know how to do it, right? You have to know how to use it. You have to know how to use the attacks in the correct sequences. You have to know how to maneuver against 5 powerful opponents, the player characters. Really quite interesting.